Hi, I'm Kenton, and this is Kenton Knows. I've seen and heard a lot of people asking if they should get the real estate license before going into real estate investing, or just wondering more about it. Personally, I became a real estate managing broker and started my own real estate brokerage in 2002, which I still own and manage. In this video, I'm going to talk about the time and cost required to become an agent, the work and cost required to maintain your license, plus a little bit about the reality of being an agent. Please hit the like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and leave me a comment about this topic or anything real estate related, and I'll be sure to respond to your questions. First, the basics. Real estate agents are licensed by each state, and there are two levels, either a broker salesperson or a managing broker. Some states have leasing agent status, but it is normally a short-term or temporary license, so I won't be talking about that in this video. Each real estate office has one acting managing broker, with all other managing brokers or broker salespersons working for that one managing broker. In most states, if you want to own or manage an office, you will need to work under the supervision of a managing broker for at least 2 years. All licensed agents are referred to as real estate agents, and if they join the local Realtor Association, then they can be referred to as realtors as well. Now, for the details. I live in Illinois, so all of the specific requirements and costs will be for Chicago, Illinois, but it should be easy to look up the specifics for your state. To become a broker in Illinois, you must be at least 18 years old, hold a high school diploma or equivalent, and complete a 75-hour state-approved pre-licensing program, and then pass the state license exam. Personally, I have taken most of my classes online from the Real Estate Institute. The online class at the Real Estate Institute is $599, or the Chicago Association of Realtors also has a class for $610. Both are more expensive if you want to be in a classroom, and I'm sure there are some less expensive online options. After completing the coursework, you'll need to pass the state exam, which costs $55, and pay the $125 state broker license fee. Once licensed, you'll need to choose a brokerage to work where the managing broker will become your sponsoring broker. Each office has different training and compensation plans, so be sure to do your research and talk with or interview at several different offices. Regardless of which office you join, if you join the Chicago Association of Realtors, which is the association that I'm a member of, you will pay $258.50 in local dues, $388.17 in state dues, $245 in national dues, $275 application fee, and a $300 MLS fee. All of these fees are for the year, so future years will be similar minus the application fee. Once you sign with a real estate office, there may be expenses for that office. Since most agents are independent contractors, you will purchase your business cards for about $50, yard signs for about $100, air and emissions insurance about $500, and a separate business insurance policy which will be about $300. Not everyone seems to get the business insurance policy, but if you get into an accident driving around a client, your personal car insurance may not cover it as you are using your car for business, so you may want to talk to your insurance broker to be sure. In my opinion, this is the absolute minimum you would need to spend to get up and running as a real estate agent. You may want to invest in marketing, a new computer, or other office equipment, or some other software, but I'd wait until you start making money before getting too deep into anything else. Next, let's talk about what it will take to be profitable. Just to get started, you will spend about $3,200 just to be ready to work on your first deal. Each brokerage will have a different model in terms of fees or splits on your commissions, but let's say you work at an office that allows you to keep 70% of your commissions, which is probably fairly generous for a new broker, assuming the office has a decent training program. Assuming commissions are about 2.5% of the sale price and you bring in your own deals, you will need to complete a $185,000 sale to generate a $4,625 commission, which would net you about $3,237 to cover your startup costs and a tank of gas. According to Salary.com, the average agent income is about $42,693. Keep in mind, as an independent contractor, the vast majority of your income is dependent on you finding clients. So the job of a real estate agent is to be constantly marketing themselves. Everywhere you go, you'll be listening for anyone to mention buying or selling, and you'll try to drop your name to get a new client. To reach the average annual income of $43,000, you'll need to do the following. Assuming you maintain a 2.5% commission, which is not always easy to do, and you represented clients buying or selling $2.64 million in real estate, you would earn $66,000 in commissions, which at your 70% split would earn you $46,200, minus your startup costs of $3,200, which leaves you with $43,000 before any other expenses. For instance, you will have gas, wear and tear on your car, perhaps some client meals and closing gifts. Yes, these are deductions on your taxes, but you still have to pay for them, which may mean you also need to hire an accountant to prepare your taxes now as well. On a side note, on deductions, as I don't feel everyone understands what a deduction really is. Deductions basically allow you not to pay taxes on the equivalent of the income you spent on that item. Meaning, if you make $100 and you spend $40 on a client gift, so you deduct the $40 gift, you will only pay income taxes on the $60 instead of $100. And this is only if you make enough money where it makes sense from a tax perspective to itemize instead of taking the standard deduction. So if you do itemize and you make enough to take deductions and say your tax bracket is 24%, then you basically saved $40 times 24%, which equals $9.60. By writing off the $40 gift, you save $9.60, but you still paid $30.40 for the gift. So write-offs are not free money or a good reason to spend more money just because it is a write-off. Now, getting back to your costs, year 2 and 3 costs will be a little less than your startup costs, unless of course you start investing in additional certifications, marketing, software, or office supplies. Assuming you don't make any of these additional purchases, you will have yearly dues and continuing education requirements every 2 years. The yearly total Chicago Association dues are approximately $1,200. In your first renewal period, you will need to take a 45-hour class, which will be approximately $300. But in the future years, you'll only need to take about 12 to 15 hours for less than $100. Real estate can be lucrative, but it isn't for everyone. I do think there's a perception that being an agent is great because you'll be your own boss and you can make your own schedule. While that is true, you'll learn that your schedule usually revolves around your clients. When your client wants to look at a house, you'll need to find a time to show it. When you list a house, you may spend your weekends hosting open houses or doing showings. After all, most people buying homes have jobs during the day, so they will want to look at homes at night or on the weekends. Once you become an agent, you will realize it is a very competitive field. Clients probably won't just come to you. You'll need to work to find them and then convince them why they need to work with you over someone else. This is, in my opinion, the most difficult part of the job for most people. To be a successful agent, you will need to sell yourself as an expert that people want to work with and find a way to be constantly attracting new clients who want to work with you instead of every other agent who is also trying to get their business. Now, the other side of this is if you are doing it just to buy real estate investment for yourself, you can find a no-frills brokerage office to work for, and you really only need to buy about $200,000 in real estate each year to make it profitable for you to be an agent. If you have a friend or find a client who uses you periodically, great. But the convenience of having MLS access, setting up showings and submitting offers for yourself without dealing with anyone else is, in my opinion, well worth it. Plus, you get the commission on any purchase as well as save half of the leasing commission if you list your rentals on the MLS. For me, I also offer my tenants the ability to be flexible on their lease end date if they use me as their agent to buy a home. And I have actually helped several tenants buy a home with this offer, which is a really nice perk for both my tenants and myself. In summary, I really enjoy real estate, but just like any other business, it requires a lot of work and experience to succeed and excel at it. The barriers to entry are fairly low in comparison to many other professions, which means that just about anyone that wants to do it can, but that also implies potentially higher competition for the business or clients seeking your experience. I'm not a cheerleader for real estate. I just want to give you an honest explanation of the industry so you can go in with your eyes open and hopefully determine if this is right for you. Before you get any deeper into it and then realize it may not be the best fit for you and your personality or lifestyle. I have made real estate my career and I really do enjoy it, but I realize it isn't for everyone. Please do what you love. And if this is the right fit for you, I really hope this video helped to explain the costs and other factors that you might want to consider if you're looking to become a real estate broker. If you'd like to hear more from me, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell. Please like this video and leave me any comments about this topic or anything else real estate related. Thank you for watching Kenton Knows.